and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And we are here for the 13 days, or however many we are able to get done, of Yarn-O-Ween. So, on my channel, every October I have done Yarn-O-Ween. This is actually the third annual Yarn-O-Ween. Basically what it is 13 days, because 13 is like considered like the unlucky number, you know? If you've ever heard like the, you know, there's no level floor, like no floor level 13 in a building because it's unlucky and stuff like that. There's a lot of superstition around that number. And so that was why I picked the number 13, if you ever wondered. You may not know that. But that's why I picked that number. And I thought it would be fun to have kind of a celebration of all things spooky, all things kooky. I had to, it popped in my head. Basically just the fun of Halloween. I'm not like a horror fan or anything really, but I like the fun of Halloween, if that makes sense. Like maybe a little more the family friendly version of Halloween for the most part. Not that I don't occasionally watch, like, you know, I like a scary movie, but I'm not like a blood and gore horror fan, really. That's not my cup of tea. But I thought it would be fun to do these videos and kind of come on every day, do something, a little Halloween themed, a craft, a crochet. A lot of times I pick a theme for the day and I try to lean into that theme a little bit. Different things like that. And this year I'm actually doing hashtag BooTube Spirit Week, which is going to be the week of Halloween, and those are going to be specifically themed days. By the way, if it sounds like we're farting, it's actually our chairs. They're right next to each other, so they keep rubbing together the like fake leather and making noises. I just had to say that because I know someone's going to be watching this like, dang, what'd you guys eat? Some beans before you came on?
Oh my goodness, I didn't even register it. Just like completely segued into it because you were like, and I do the spooky theme, and by the way, if we're farting, we're not.
We're not farting, guys. Yeah, so BooTube Spirit Week is next week. It's going to be the week of Halloween. There is a video all about BooTube Spirit Week, and it is linked in the description box below this video. And I don't know what the beeping sound is. I think it was on TV. But if you would like to participate in BooTube Spirit Week, you can, especially if you're a content creator. Of course, you can easily post videos. But even if you're not a content creator, you can participate. Mm-hmm. So if you want to see how you can participate and all the details for that, check out the BooTube Spirit Week video below. Also, Shy actually told me yesterday she was able to access the community tab and actually like able to post on the community tab.
From browser.
And up until this point, it has been app only or like on a phone or a tablet or anything like that where you're on the YouTube app, but not on PC, not on a browser base. Yeah. So I want you guys to all go check if you can do that are on browser, because I know some of you guys have been so bummed to not be able to participate in the community tab stuff. But if you want to post pictures there, you can post them on my community tab, and it seems like everybody should be able to now. So if you go to my YouTube channel and then click the community tab, you should be able to post there. And so for the Spirit Week and also just for the Yarn-O-Ween stuff, if you want to share pictures of any Halloween stuff you're making or anything like that, definitely go for it. Let's get it bumping in there. So anyway, about it, we are just working. Oh, that is looking so cool.
Yeah.
I really like that. We are working on our pumpkin stack fairy houses. And I know you guys are going to be like hearing that all week long, because we are working on these to get them done so we can put them in our Works pumpkin carving contest. And of course, we're going to be super extra. And I am so excited to see what everybody comes up with and how much cooler ours are. Like, just saying.
I'm excited to see what everyone comes up with, and we're gonna
blow them out of the water. So we're having fun. We're playing around with wood stain right now, actually. Yeah. And I did just finish taking a little clip for you guys, so I'll insert that after the video, like to cap off the video, and show you kind of what we're doing with the wood stain on the clay. It's really, really cool. Actually, might have to take another clip of what she's doing because hers is looking really cool too. But anyways, for our yarny part of today, I have something cool to show you. This is a Jack Skellington tot. So You may have seen this before on my channel if you've been around for quite a while. But the Spoony Stitcher, which is my good friend Shannon, put out a tutorial for this Jack Skellington tot. She likes to specialize in these things called tots, which basically look like tater tots. They're little tater tot people. So she puts out tutorials for them. She also makes like a lot of customized ones that she doesn't have tutorials for, just for funsies kind of thing. But I was one of her pattern testers for the Jack Skellington, and this is what he looks like. I am absolutely obsessed with him. He is way too stinking cute.
He is.
Like, oh my gosh, you guys, how freaking adorable. It very much reminds me of like Tsum Tsums and Squishmallows and all of those kinds of things, like that cutesy, like...
It reminds me of the Higglytown Heroes.
I know what that is, but like not well. Like I've heard it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know, this like cute little simplified, almost like a caricature where it like takes the important features and features them. Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, show that to them.
For those who have been around the life for a while,
there
these are
you
the
go.
Higglytown Heroes.
Been around the life for a while.
This is from Playhouse Disney.
I did remember those, but I forgot. They look like
2004,
nesting dolls.
So this is 21 years old, and they are nesting dolls.
They
They're
are
going
nesting
inside of each
dolls.
other.
Yeah,
but that's kind of what that reminds me of.
Yeah,
is like the concept of like not having legs. But
yeah,
also, like,
not having arms, not having legs.
Your face being like the
thing.
feature
Yes.
of the...
And they're like kind of dome shaped. It's actually funny because my brother-in-law, which is Shy's husband, was just saying like maybe last week that he thought it would be cool if I crocheted nesting dolls.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I could totally do that. Like either just use a smaller hook to make it like more rigid, or like use a certain type of yarn to make it more rigid. Well, I'd probably still use a smaller hook, but like I could definitely do that because I've done amigurumi where I use a smaller hook, like a lot smaller hook, and it makes it so like it stays in its shape. I'm like, oh, I could totally make nesting dolls.
Does the Spoony Stitcher have like more than just Jack?
For tutorials, I'm not sure what all she has done in the tutorial format. She has made more of them, but I'm not sure which ones are available in tutorials. You guys, I will link her down below. I almost forgot to say. I'll link her down below in the description box, and you can go check out her channel, and then you can see all of the top tutorials, the top-torials, if you will. Hey, Shannon, have you done that? Top-torials?
Top-torials. That's like, you need to make a playlist of all your top-torials and name it top-torials.
I agree. I mean, obviously, I agree. I agree. But I will link her down below, and you can go check out her channel. You can go check out what she's got going on and her tutorials if you want to. But that is going to be it for this video. I'm going to hop back into working on my pumpkin fairy house.
Yes.
I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you're having a great Halloween season. And I will pop in the clip or clips of what we're doing with the wood stain. I think it's a really fun little hack.
Yes.
I've never heard of anybody else using it on clay before, so
I'm loving it.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
It gives like a really cool, it's really good for fairy houses.
Yes,
like I see us utilizing
this. Like,
yes,
it gives you that like weathered hobbity lived in vibe of like a mushroom or pumpkin
or
house.
like, and also it gives like wet stones.
Yes,
like it looks like they've been like rained on stones.
Yes, like even once it dries, I feel that's still
it's gonna have that kind of rained on look. Yeah, I agree. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoy this clip, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
So I'm working on this fairy house, and I'm using wood stain. And I was using it originally because I made a wooden path to go in front of my stairs out of popsicle sticks. And they're like the thick popsicle sticks. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do a wood stain on there. And it'll give like a really cool, like realistic effect. Well, then I decided to try using it as kind of a wash on like the stairs and stuff. And I'm loving the effect it's giving. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm just using like a little paintbrush, like a craft paintbrush. And then I'm putting it on, because this is clay, not wood. And then I'm basically just wiping it off. Let me make sure I'm in view. Basically just going around and wiping it off. And it gives this really cool effect of like weathered rocks or weathered stone. You guys see what I'm saying? So it gives this really cool effect of like weathered stones. It's really hard to show you. And I don't want to wipe it off of the flower box as much because that's actually supposed to look like wood. I'm accidentally grabbing my moss, which some of the moss has gotten a little bit of wood stain on it, but that's okay because it'll just look like it's dirty or whatever, you know. This is outside. It's a fairy house. But there is my like weathered stone effect, and it gives it like this almost grout look to it or like dirt look to it. And then here is what the other side is looking like. Kind of give you another look. But yeah, I wanted to update you guys on that. I also did the same thing on the doorway. And I put some on the bottom of the broom too. I'm going to like paint over it. But I thought it would give like a used broom kind of look to it. But I think it's looking super cool.